Hello you lot, I have returned. I hope we're all well. I certainly am now. It's been a bit of a hectic month for me, I can tell you straight now. A lot's gone on, but let's backtrack nearly 5 weeks when I did my last video, which concerned my MVS collection, my second video that I did. A day later I decided to shoot another video, which was a 30-minute waffle about anything and everything, pickups that I've picked up recently and such, but that video never seen the light of day because my iPhone decided to die on me, my iPhone 5, so it is now officially back in its coffin and it is done and dusted. So that is now being sold on eBay for parts, so I'll make a few quid off that to put towards something else, no doubt. But yes, I have a new phone and I am now recording off my new iPhone 6, the second iPhone 6 may I add. So as I say, the first week and a half for me was having no phone and then getting my new iPhone, setting it up. It didn't work, had problems with it, so I had to send it back again and then wait for another one to come through. So that was a week and a half gone before I even could do anything. And then my provider for my internet and my phone decided to tell me that they are cutting me off because they are no longer doing standard internet connection, because I cannot have fibre optic broadband around my area at the moment because it's a new build area, so there just isn't any connection for the super fast broadband. So I've had to cut off and then join another company, which I was connected Monday just gone, and I'm back up and running, as you can tell. So it's good to be back with the internet, it's good to have a new phone, and it's damn good to have a video up at last. But I gotta admit, apart from the fact that my phone and my internet's been playing up like nobody's business, work has really grinded me down over the last few weeks. It has been hectic. I've been pushed from pillar to post and it hasn't been an easy time, to be honest. Which in turn itself, my energy levels were not very high and my motivation to do much was nil. So realistically, I had no motivation to do videos in the first place. So that put me in a bit of a predicament of what to do with myself while I was doing nothing. So I bought myself a couple of games for the PS4. I thought I'd give the system the play it deserves, because as I say, I've had one since release. I've moaned about it in the past, saying that there's been no real games for the system that has come out. And as you can see behind me, I do have the new Batman on. And for the past like 2.5 weeks, I've religiously played it. And I've got to say, it's an awesome game. So let's just show you the first couple of games that I bought concerning PS4. Because there's a big release coming at the end of this month, the 1st of September, it's 1st or the 2nd of September. We all know that the Metal Gear 5 is out, so you're going to have a video at the end of this month, beginning of the September, of something that I'm picking up, which is Metal Gear Infuriated, so it's going to be a good watch if you're into Metal Gear. But let's backtrack a bit and let's talk about the PS4 games that I've picked up at the moment, because I say, this system has been sitting there and not being played. So I picked up the new Batman, which is like so. It's still got the sleeve on. I'm sad, I know, I keep the protective sleeve on, but it is the steelbook version, which I do like, the steelbook of anything I can pick up in. But the game itself is a fantastic game. I cannot dislike this game. A lot of people have disliked the Batmobile, the control system for it, and you know, there's nothing new to the game in this series. Well, the game has been the same from the very first Arkham Asylum to the very last one. It's the same style of gameplay, the same battle system, apart from the fact in this one you've got the Batmobile, which I really do like. and the way it transforms into battle mode, and you know, it's a lot of variation. For me, it's a great game because I actually played Arkham Asylum. I bought Arkham City, and I never ever played it. I totally missed out Batman Origins, and then obviously this new one come out, so I thought I'm going to give this one a go, and I'm not disappointed. Very, very happy with this. As I say, it's kept me busy for the last 2.5 weeks. Absolutely love this game. If you're not sure about the Batman series, pick the first one up. Give that one a go. A lot of people say Arkham City is by far the best in the series, which I have yet to play. So I'd personally go with other people's advice and take Arkham City for the first game you play, because, as I say, a lot of people saying the second one is the best one to start on, so go for that one. But if you've got a PS4 and you need a game, pick this one up. You won't be disappointed. So yeah, playing religiously, trying to get as many trophies out as I can. I've more or less coming to the end of the game as it is now, but I'm just starting with the Joker trophies, and they ain't easy as per usual, and there's hundreds of the buggers, so it's going to be a while. Thankfully I've got next week off, so I'll be delving back into the world of Gotham to try and get to defeat the Riddler. Whether I'll do it or not, I don't know, but still, fantastic game, guys. Pick it up. Right, that's Batman, which I will shortly be going back to. This one I picked up a while ago, on the day of release, obviously. I love my fighting games, as you know, and this series of game is a very close second to my favourite fighting game, and it's a toss-up between Street Fighter, obviously, and Mortal Kombat, everybody's choice. Personally, mine is King of the Fighters, but if I had a choice between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, this kind of wins it for me. This is Mortal Kombat X for the PlayStation 4. Absolutely love this game. Graphically, gameplay, nothing changes in terms of the style of gameplay. A lot more variety of moves, superb death moves, absolutely tons of challenges as per usual. Online modes, battle modes, you name it, it's there, it's in there. You know, you can download stuff off the PlayStation Network, extra skins, extra characters, if you're into that sort of thing. For me, I'll just stick to the game, enjoy the game for what it is. But as I say, yet another steelbook to the collection. Absolutely love this. I did miss out on the release day. I didn't pre-order it like a fool, so I ended up having to get this off eBay. Unfortunately, it didn't have the Goro code, but I just picked up a Goro code for a £5 off eBay anyway. But I could have easily downloaded it off the internet, but no, I'd rather have had the code. So anyway, superb game, absolutely fantastic fighting game. Go for it. Get Mortal Kombat X. Absolutely superb. I mean, yeah, I'm showing you these now, and you're thinking, I've been there and done that. Yeah, so have I, but, you know, it's about time I started showing some pickups to the PS4. I've got the system. I want to try and at least enjoy it now. You know, the games are slowly coming out. So, you know, I'm hoping it'll only get better. So, there you go, guys. That's the second one, and that's Mortal Kombat X. Now, this one I picked up. And realistically, I don't know why I did, because will I have the time to sit down and play this? That is a very, very good question. I played Skyrim. I thoroughly enjoyed Skyrim. I found the time to sit down and play that as much as possible and to complete that game. And I thoroughly enjoyed Skyrim. But this one I've picked up I actually picked this up on the day of release. And I've scratched the surface of it. It's very similar into the vein of Skyrim in a sense. But I've never played this series of game up until this latest edition. It has been on PC, original Xbox 360, and I have picked up this, which is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and this is the collector's edition. There was actually a special edition, the collector's edition, the big box, and you got a massive statue in there. Looked fantastic, I gotta admit, but haven't got the room for that kind of thing, and I'm really not into the box sets anymore. It's very, very rarely I'll pick a box set up now. One, specifically for a room, but two, because I personally think box sets of late, you buy them and they decrease in value within weeks, unless it's an exceptional collector's box, which it's out for a day or two and it's gone. Then fair enough, it's worth getting. But big collector's boxes nowadays, to me, it's just not worth it, because unless you're really into that series or the game itself, isn't that great, the box set just never keeps its value, and it's a shame. So I'm happy to pick up this. But yeah, I got The Witcher, a Wild Hunt. As I say, I've scratched the surface, put about 2 hours into it so far, but I've been umming and ahhing about the fact, will I have the time to play this game? And at the moment, no, I haven't. With the way work has been, Batman is probably the one I've been able to get a grip with the most, to put a couple of hours in each night and to remember where I am and what I'm doing and things like that. But this, you've got to really be on the ball and play it from start to finish without really stopping, because it's a difficult game for me if I leave it a few days and I forget where I am. I know you can go back through the journals and that, but I can't be bothered. I just don't really want to do that. But I did buy that. I have bought the collector's guide also, because for me, there goes the book. For me, these are essential, because I'm no expert at these sorts of games. I did buy the scoring one anyway as well, and it does help. But I say I bought that with the game. So if eventually I do get the time to sit down and play this, then I will have the book to help me. It's not very often that I buy a guide with a book, but with these games I have to. It's just part and parcel of it. So I'd never be able to know where to go, what I'm doing. As I say, no expert on these sorts of games, but still, great looking graphics. The story is going to be a fantastic story. Multiple directions you can go, multiple story endings, I'm assuming. Sure world, you choose the way you play it, sort of thing. So very happy to have that one. So that is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And a couple more. Now these two, I have got the original Wolfenstein, which I haven't yet played. Yeah, I've got it and I haven't yet played it. But they brought out a side game, which is the Old Blood. And this is cheap as chips. This was about £14 from game. But this is, I think, it's some sort of prequel to the original game, which, to me, I want to sit down and give the Wolfenstein, the new one, a good go, because it looks a fantastic game. So I thought I'd pick this up for cheap, because this is another couple of side quests into the mix for the actual game itself, and it's probably one of the better first person shooters on the actual system, to be honest, the Wolfenstein. I haven't delved into anything else like the the Call of Duties and things like that. Not my boat, won't go there, been there, done that, absolutely crap now. But yeah, pick this one up. As I say, it looks pretty interesting. Couple of different new scenarios in there, so for cheap, and it probably lasts about, I think, 10 or 15 hours in gameplay, including the original one. So I've got plenty of first person action to sit down and play with the old Wolfenstein, so happy to grab that one. So that'll be that's in the queue to play. And then finally I picked up this one. Now originally I picked up Resident Evil Revelations 2 on the Japanese version, the Capcom edition, the collector's box set. But I thought I ordered it on PS4. But when I received it, I had it on PS3, and I don't know how that happened. I must have ordered it on PS3. It's my mistake. So what I went and did, because this is yet come down super low price, about 15 quid, I picked up Resident Evil Revelations 2 on the PS4, specifically because I wanted to originally play it on the PS4 anyway, and the Capcom edition I weren't really going to unseal, because I like to keep them pristine and sealed anyway, so I'd probably ended up buying a second copy of Resident Evil Revelations anyway, and plus this goes towards my slowly growing Resident Evil collection. But as I say, yet to play this one. Cheap as chips again. I just wait for the games to actually come down in price rather than going and buying them brand new, unless they're exceptional, unless you really, really want them. As I say, with this one I wanted it, and to be honest, the price went down quite quick on this game anyway. But very happy to have that one. Did enjoy the first one. Looking forward to this one, to see how it plays and how it goes. So that's the final PS4 game, guys, until the first week in September. And that's Resident Evil Revelations 2. So plenty of next gen action to play over the next month, which I'm carrying on doing, believe me. I'm not giving up on the retro, believe me. The retro is always top, but I still, you know, I like to mix and match. You got to mix and match, unless you're total dedicated to one system, and fair play to you. But no, I've always been the same. I love to mix and match. Anyway, tea time. Right now, couple of gifts first. Obviously, I've got a PlayStation 2 game. I don't buy many PlayStation 2 games. In fact, I don't buy any anymore, to be honest with you. But this one was sent to me kindly from a good friend, which I haven't spoken to in a while. And apologies for not texting you or anything, but I have, like most people, to be honest, I haven't spoken to a lot of people over the last 5 weeks. So apologies for not getting in contact with people that I know. You know who you are, should I say. But things are changing. But anyway, this game was sent through as a little extra because I left something in the back of Craig's car. Craig's here again. When we went to the Leeds market back at the beginning of the year. And it was a Master System game that I'd left in the back of his car, and he decided to throw in a little extra for me, which was this one, which was the Japanese Sega Ages 2500 Outrun edition. Now, I know what he's trying to get at. He wants me to start collecting these because there are a number of titles for these Sega Ages. I know Dahl and I'm assuming Craig also collects these as well. And no, I am not going to start collecting these. The only games I'm going to pick up Japanese are the couple of fighting games that I really do need to add to the collection to finish it off. Apart from that, I'm not going down that road, Craig. But gotta say, thank you very much, mate, for this, you know, special gift, extra special gift. Didn't expect it, as per usual. Haven't yet played it, haven't had the time. But still, a lovely little extra to add to the old Jap PS2 collection. So, Craig, bless you, mate. I'll be texting you soon, and I hope you're well. But yeah, that's the first little gift off Craig's here again. Nice one, mate. And then the second one, or the second two gifts, are off a good friend of mine. And while I'm at it, let me say this, the joint winner of YouTuber of the Month last month. That's all I can say. And we all know who he is. It's Matt Soulfunk Retro. I got to say congratulations to you guys, I should say, which is Matt Soulfunk Retro and Woodland 37 for basically joint first, which is a first for YouTuber of the Month. I've never heard of it before. And poor old Stu, he had a right time trying to figure out who was the actual winner, but in the end it worked out at an actual draw. So congrats to you both. And yet again, I have been nominated. I know it's more or less over now, so I'm a bit late to the party. But I've been nominated again for YouTuber of the Month, very kindly by Matt. So I much appreciate again, Matt, for you nominating me again. I may get there one day, but yet again, I've been put with some great people, some fantastic YouTubers, and there's I think there's 8 or 10 people to compete with this month. So realistically, you know, I don't think I'm going to get it this month, as I say, because there's some great people in there, and whoever wins it will 100% deserve it. There's no two ways about that. But listen, guys, if you love the channel, my channel, you like what I do, and now I'm, of course, back again, please give me a vote. Would be much appreciated. But as I say, not just for me, if there's other channels within the 8 or 10 of them that have been picked for this month's YouTube of the Month, please pick for who you really enjoy, because at the end of the day, all of them are deserving winners, whoever the case may be. I guarantee you that, guys. So anyway, back to Matt. As I say, yet again, thanks, Matt, for putting me up for YouTuber of the Month. We'll see how things go, shall we? So anyway, talking to Matt, and he says to me, I have a couple of Master System titles. Yes, I'm going to show you Master System titles. but not in Man vs Master System, because these are a separate thing. Because they are games, but they are card games, and he's given me these yet again. Another person who's trying to entice me to start up another side collection. He gave me 2 card games for the Sega Master System, and they are Super Tennis and F-16 Fighter Pilot. Now these are both in pristine condition, both complete, and these I've checked on eBay, and these go for a pretty penny, Matt. So really, I've got to say mega thank you for them, mate, because they ain't cheap, and just to give them away to me is a very kind of you, mate. I've got to say, absolutely fantastic of you, mate, to give me those 2. But you never know. Once I've finished the actual Master System collection, I might sideline, because there ain't that many of these to collect, but I know they can be pricey to find, or find and very pricey. So let's just see. But Man vs Master System first. Gotta finish it. Gotta finish it. Got another 10. I have another 10. There will be a new episode coming very soon, I promise you that. But Matt, absolutely chuffed to bits, mate. Thank you very much for these. Another 2 games to the collection, but it will be a side quest once I've finished the original Man vs Master System. So Matt, thank you very much, mate. Bless you for them. Right, what else have we got? Wii U. I've had a good Wii U month. What with the amiibos being brought forward, and now I'm up to date with the amiibos. I will be showing my amiibo collection off very soon. It's just how I go about it. But I'm up to date with extras included, obviously ones that weren't released in the UK, but you will see them in the video. But let's backtrack a little bit and talk about the couple of Wii U titles that come out over the past 5 weeks. And firstly, we'll start with this one, which is obviously Splatoon. This is the collector's edition. Now, I originally ordered this from Game, and I was one of the unfortunate ones where my game was actually part of the haul that was stolen mysteriously and never to be seen again. So what Game did is they actually sent me a normal edition through with the amiibos, the girl and the boy Inkling, but with no squid. So I wasn't really happy about that. But as you can see, it's still sealed. I haven't yet touched it yet. But there's a confusing thing about this. It's a bit of a long-winded story. I'm going to try and cut it down. But basically, they sent me this. Well, they said, this is gone. You can't get it again. Then they said they was going to send me a standard edition. And then they said, your special edition's coming through now. So I thought, nice one. But prior to that, about half an hour before I had that email, I went on Amazon and ordered this, which turned up. So I've got this copy, and I assumed I was going to get another special edition off Game, which never happened because I sent this one. So this one will be my game I'm going to play, and this one will stay sealed. And it has got the Inkling in there, but you will see an Inkling in the Amiibo collection, but in a different format. So enough said, I ain't going to say no more. But first game of the month yet, 2 copies of Splatoon. Very happy to have that. I will get round to playing it, I promise. Now, second big release of the month. Easily one of my favourite games on the system at present. I have made time for this game. I really do like this game. It's going to get difficult. I can just tell. You can just tell it's going to be nice and cutesy, but boy, it's going to be hard to get through. And I'm talking about this one, which is Yoshi's Woolly World. Is that right? Yeah, Woolly World. And there you go. There he is, sitting pretty in his little box. The green Yoshi. I'm going to take this one out of there because this box has been undone, because I've actually got the game downstairs and playing it, believe it or not, every morning before I go to work. So I am going through this one slowly but surely, but graphically absolutely amazing. The game itself is such a good looking game. The way they've done the wall effects, it just oozes class. It's such a fantastic title. Absolutely enjoying this. As I say, when I'm getting to play it, which is far and few between at the moment, like most things, because I've been dedicated myself to the Batman. But anyway, this game, absolutely fantastic. Yet another good big box one to the collection. I do want to try and backtrack a little bit and get the rest of the big box collection. Mario Party. I do want the Zeldas, if I can pick them up. They will cost a pretty penny now, no doubt, but still, at the end of the day, I do like these big boxes. So I will be getting those. But yes, Woolly World, awesome game, absolutely fantastic game, and a game which realistically sells the Wii U for me. It is easily the best title on the system for me by far. But you know, many more good games to come. Star Fox, I cannot wait for that, to be honest. I cannot wait. Looking forward to seeing what kind of box set we're getting for that. And no doubt an amiibo. And we've also got the Mario Maker, which I've pre-ordered happily. So that's coming with the new amiibo, the oversized Mario sprite in there. So that's going to be a fantastic little box set to own. So I've got that to look forward to. And that's it. That's all my pickups and gifts. One more thing I decided to do myself was dig into my PS3 games, because obviously we are getting Uncharted 4. I had this fixation with the first three of basically platining all the games. So I get the Platinum Trophy. I got the Platinum Trophy for number 1. I religiously played number 2. But I never ever platinumed number... I platinumed number 3, but I never platinumed number 2. So what I decided to do was backtrack a little bit, and before number 4 come out, I dragged out Uncharted 2. And what I'm going to do is, I've done this game on 3 settings. I've just got the hard setting to do, and then pick up the minimal trophies, like use a certain weapon, kill a certain amount of people, drop certain, you know, there's side little trophies within the game, and obviously find all the treasures. So I think that is going to be one of my challenges, to try and finish this before Uncharted 4 comes out. So that means I've platinumed 1, 2, 3, and then I'll have number 4 to sit down and give it a good go. So yeah, that's a side little challenge I'll be doing, which will be trying to platinum Uncharted 2, which is the best in the series by far. Absolutely fantastic game. But there you go, that's a side little quest I'm going to be doing. Now, what else is that? What else is there to talk about? How long have we been on? 28 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes video. Let's make it a 30-minute video. Yes, guys, there ain't much else. Now, yes, I have picked up a new Super Nintendo game, an NTSC Super Nintendo game, and it is a awesome game to add to the collection. Stumbled on this one by pure luck. I got it for an absolute steal. So there will be a video about that on its own. So you know, it's such a great title to add to my collection. And as I say, it's going to be far and few between with the Super NES, but I'm doing it specifically to pick up the best now. I want the best games for the system. They're going to be pricey, but that's just the way it is. You know, I've got to, if I want them, I'm going to have to pay for them. But anyway, fantastic title I picked up for the Super NES. I will be showing you that within a coming video. You got the amiibos coming shortly. A new... Oh, I was going to let it out. Then. You've got something coming in the first week of September, put it that way. And I think that's it, guys. Man vs Master System, another 10. I've got to get my arse into gear because I need to really start collecting them again. I've got 210 now, so there's only 49 to go. Is that right? 49 to go? 59? No, there's actually 59 to go. So it shouldn't be too hard for me to do. Once it gets to the last, like, say, 15, then it's going to be difficult, because obviously they're going to be pricey. They're not going to be cheap. So that's going to be an interesting time, but I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But anyway, guys, listen. I've bored you enough. I'm so happy to be back. Brand new phone. new videos on the way. And as I say, you know, if you feel like voting for YouTuber of the Month, if there's any time left, I don't know, please vote for me. If not, vote for the other great channels that are in the mix this month. All deserving of a vote from you. But guys, Gotham's calling. So I'm going to leave it there. It's been great waffling on to you for 30 minutes, 28 seconds. But I'm going to leave it there, guys, as per usual. And I'll see you in the next video. And as always, I am CyberSnake7. Keep playing, guys. Always keep watching. All the best.